Hello traders, it's me Andrew again. Today is Thursday 20th of June and you are watching Libertex Show Pro Market Review. So a lot of things is going on at the markets. Many speeches from central banks. On Monday we had ECB, like Mario Draghi, pushed for some more stimulus for Eurozone. On Wednesday we had Federal Reserve System also ready to cut rates, and today we have Bank of England. uh, Members of the central bank will meet, but investors don't expect any changes of the rate, so we will see. So let's go straight to our charts for the best opportunities, for the best levels. We will try to prepare ourselves, game plan for today's trading session and for tomorrow's trading session as well. So on my chart here I have USDX, which is actually US dollar index future. So what you can see here is huge two red candles broke this support level. So that was kind of scenario I was expecting. You can check my previous video where we discussed this kind of scenario when we broke down this upper support level around 96.80 cents, bounced off this moving averages zone like 8 and 21 moving average, and broke down actually with a powerful candle closed near bottom. So now what now, guys? Now we have this red candle, pretty negative bias here near 200 moving average. So let's check history, because 200 moving average is really important for the US dollar, because it acts like support, dynamic support since 2018, like September 2018. You see, every time when price tested this 200 moving average, it bounced off. So for now, guys, if you missed this candle, okay, this breakout, and if you missed this one around this 96.50, I don't recommend you to jump into the position. And of course, buying is pretty difficult here, despite we have this nice dynamic support, because we need one more element, one more thing, is our signal, our trigger candle. Okay, what I want to see is kind of reversal candle. You know what reversal candle is? When we push below this low, that is actually 96.15, we push below, we back above, and we close green above this key low from yesterday's session. Okay, that is the definition of reversal candle. And of course we can have maybe 2 or 3 days of a nice bounce to test some upper levels of resistance, like 96.50 is our first level and 96.80 is our second level, from where we started this second leg to the downside. Okay, so if you are positioned short, nothing to worry about. Don't try to get out early, because we still can see some pressure to the downside. For the reasons of this downside movement, we'll talk a bit later, but actually, guys, just respect your stops, know your levels, know your time frames in this asset, and everything will be fine. So let's move on. For now I want to check Euro USD. Okay, so what do we have here? Actually, you see this nice, strong, powerful candle that regain this short-term moving averages, again break out from this resistance level 1.12400. And the reason is that investors again are risk on, Federal Reserve system sure will lower rates. It means that they will support markets with cheap money, and of course ECB also ready for new stimulus program, and they will not get out from their previous stimulus program, because rates are still near zero, even a bit negative. So they don't have this tool, monetary system tool when you lower rates, but they still have some tools to provide with stimulus. That's why we see this nice green candle. Not because economy is running good, not because GDP is rising, not because I don't know, employment is low and production is high, just because investors expect some support from central bankers. Okay, but for us, as for traders, it doesn't matter actually, because we trade what we see. And now I see some power again regained by buyers. I expected to see some power here, but we lost this upper level, we lost this 8 moving average, then we lost 21 moving average. So I decided, okay, maybe we are still in this kind of range bound market. And you know, guys, when you are in range bound market, there is one rule that you need to follow very strictly, is to avoid the middle. You can trade near resistance level, you can trade near support level, but in the middle it's kind of random. Okay, it's 50-50, we can go up or we can go down. It's the definition of range bound market is that it's kind of a balance when demand and supply are balanced and price just fluctuates around some mean. Okay, so you don't have actually some kind of bias to the upside or to the downside. You don't have this edge that we are looking for, that active traders are looking for. So for now, I don't want to buy this candle. Okay, I just want to wait and see if we can hold above this key moving averages like 1.12500 to build some foundation from where we can continue testing maybe this resistance level around 1.13400. Okay, and then we will see, maybe if we will break out, then we will have to pay our attention to this asset and prepare well to trade. Okay, so for now, just put it on your radar and watch if buyers will commit to this nice green candle and will build this foundation next. Okay, GBPUSD, as I said, later today we will have meeting of central bankers. Probably nothing will change. Also we have this prime minister vote. We left only with 2 candidates, and Boris Johnson is a favorable one, huge front runner, so for sure he will be the next prime minister. And then we will see what politicians will say about Brexit and other stuff. Okay, but for now we have this nice strong reversal move. Okay, look how powerful are those 2 candles with this nice reversal candle. So actually it's pretty calculated. I missed this move, if to be true, but you can see that we have the lows. That's what is actually a reversal candle that I explained to you a few minutes ago. Okay, The sellers pushed lower, failed to hold. Buyers took control. Price again regained this previous session's low, and we closed near highs. And here's our continuation, two candles. Usually when we have these two candles, I don't want to buy, especially when we are in front of this strong resistance level 1.27500. You can see that from what it is actually May, from the end of May, price never closed above this level, so we can say that this is our midterm resistance level. And now we have 3 days of the upside movement, and it's better to avoid. But what I want to see actually with this strong reversal, I want to see some commitment from buyers and maybe some kind of consolidation in front of this resistance level. Then probably I will initiate small position in this consolidation and will add if we will break out this resistance level and close above. Okay, so this is my plan. I will continue watching GBPUSD for continuation movement to the upside, but after some rest, probably next week or so. Okay, what else do we have? Let's check what our gold, okay, what our gold is doing now. Here's go our chart. Okay guys, so gold is crazy here, and it's doing actually what we expected to do. Just check our previous video. It was on Tuesday, like 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, when I discussed this nice upper flag in front of major resistance level. Please check, this resistance level is pretty strong. 1360 is from since 2018, yeah, from the beginning of 2018, and we actually broke up. You can see this nice candle closed above our resistance level, and here's continuation movement, and actually it's an acceleration to the upside, because many traders who sit on the sidelines, many investors, they saw this major breakout and they again added fuel, added some buying pressure to, and that's why we have this nice acceleration move. So I will close my position today, partial close, like half of the position, I think, and I will continue watching this. I want to see some kind of again digestion, so we can continue higher. Okay, but for now we need some rest after nice 3 candles to the upside. You can see that 8 moving average is in control. The price never closed below since end of May. Okay, and it continues to act like dynamic stop for my another half of position. So for now my dynamic stop is 13.1350. Okay, and that's it. Gold is going to the upside because dollar is weak, because everybody expects that Fed will lower its rates. Now investment in dollars are not so attractable, so investors are looking for other maybe for other industries, for other countries to invest, and dollar shows us weakness, and of course gold measured in dollars is going up. You know this. You know this dependencies between US dollar and gold. Okay, let's move on. Our Brent crude oil. Let's check what's going on there. We remember from previous sessions that it's still weak. I expected to see some kind of breakdown here, to see some confirmation close below this $60 level, but never happened. You can see that price penetrated below, but then reversed to the upside and closed near 61.50. That's why, guys, you need to wait for the close of the candle to just to get some confirmation, okay? Because many random signals, many false signals you can avoid if you wait for the close of the candle. This is my rule number one: wait for the close when you're looking for entry, and only then you can enter. Of course, you can enter with a price that is a bit worse than you expected, than your level, but again, this is the price you pay for higher probability, okay? So for now, we trying to test this 21 moving average zone. It's our resistance around $64. So I don't want to buy actually Brent crude oil because it's very weak. It's still below moving averages. If you want to buy something, you want the price to regain active moving averages, and then you can be sure that buyers are pretty strong. But for Brent crude oil, they are still not very active. So just try to avoid buying this in. Maybe it needs some time. For now, we will see. And of course, let's check what our US markets are doing. I will put my SPY chart, which is proxy for S&P 500, and what we see here, guys, this nice consolidation and breakout. That's what we were discussing like previous video and the video before. Watch this tight consolidation, low volatility consolidation for a nice breakout and continuation movement. And of course, with the Fed, we got what we expected. So you can see that on what it was like Tuesday, we opened above this key resistance level 291, okay, and continued higher. So this is what I call gap and go, okay, because we gapped above resistance and buyers continued to show their commitment. And on the Fed day, we had this nice continuation candle with almost closed a bit lower than previous session's high. But still, you can put this active support, like 291 can be your support, and this 2 days resistance around 293.50 cents. And of course, we are not far from all-time highs. Please check this major resistance. You remember what happened with gold. This thing may break out as well. So this is our major resistance level, 294. Guys, please put it on your radar and watch for a breakout movement above. For now, I want to see maybe 1 or 2 sessions inside candles just to digest this nice movement and to regain some power for further continuation movement. So from corporate world, guys, you have to check Boeing, because on Paris Air Show, Boeing received some intentions from British Airways owner IAG company to buy 200 aircrafts, 737 MAX. This is the first order since the aircraft crashed in Africa. So Boeing actually, you can see, jumped up. Yesterday we had small reversal candle. Maybe today we will continue a bit to the downside, but I want to buy on this pullback around maybe this zone 360, but I don't expect it to see there. Maybe 365, something around that. Maybe I will buy and initiate my small position there, and we will see if buyers will continue to build some kind of flag here. Maybe we will continue above 380 and higher, because you can see that Boeing was hurted by this 737 MAX crash, and of course now Commission still want to check everything just to be sure that everything works good. Okay, so basically this is it for today's session, guys. If you have any questions, just ask them below this video in comment section, and for sure I will check and answer you a bit later. And to the next time, guys, just don't forget to follow your plan, follow your risk parameters, know your levels, know your time frames, and see you soon, guys. See you next week on Monday. Have a nice trading session, have a nice day, and bye bye.